do. I've come to tell you something that is kind of embarrassing for the Scottish Conan guy. We've been looking at the market research for the show. Hey, everybody, all right? Yeah. And the most popular part of this show, I'm not kidding you, is me. And they said it couldn't be done by a cold-blooded killer. That's true. People love puppets, though. Puppets and animation, that's what they want. They don't want some fat old douche on in the middle of the night. They want... Now, let me tell you this, though. I saw a movie this weekend. What? You're saying, did you go out with friends? No, not with friends, just to a movie theatre. I went to a movie theatre, and I saw, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's awesome. I mean, awesome! Now, normally I have to go because my son is 8, and, you know, that's kind of... So I go to the movie with him, and I'm watching it, and he's, like, sitting there with his 3D glasses on, eating his popcorn, going, this is awesome! And I was sitting there with my 3D glasses on, eating popcorn. It was awesome. And you know who's in it? Mr. T. Mr. T! And you know what I thought was amazing? His awesomeness is captured by the animation. That's how good animation is now. They can capture the awesomeness of Mr. T. Now, I know what you're thinking. You may be saying, Greg, is Mr. T really awesome? And I would say to you, how long have you been in Al-Qaeda? For a second, if you don't think Mr. T is awesome, off you go to Tora Bora. Go on, off you go. You'll be happy there amongst your own kind.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by T-Mobile. Coverage you need at the price you want. T-Mobile, stick together.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay. You can always sleep through one tomorrow. Hey, hey, hey. Tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thank you. That's enough, everybody. Thank you. Well, please, I need you to... Thank you, yes. I need you to please... It's very important. It's very important that you please... Thanks very much. I completely believe you. Now, please, sit down. No, I have an urgent piece of news. I've just put this shirt on before I come out, and there's something... It's chafing my nip. It really is. I just felt, just as I walked out there to that completely spontaneous moment, that I was like, I just walked out and I went, oh! And then I thought, it hurts, but I kind of like it. You naughty, naughty ex-European. Yes. Most of me is ex-European, but there are parts of me that remain European. Pierre and Sylvia. I know. I have no idea where I'm doing. Hey, I tell you what, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes. Now, it's true. It's a very... I'm just laughing at Pierre and Sylvia. I don't know why I did that. It's a very important day today, of course, and this is the day I wait for all year. And I know you think I'm going to be making this up, but I'm not making it up. This is a real day. It is today, Monday. It is Miniature Golf Day today. It's true. I didn't make it up. I celebrated Miniature Golf Day by driving my balls into a giant clown mouth. And if I've got time later, I'll go to a miniature golf course. Now, scientists, remember them? Jerks. Well, anyway, scientists... Oh, we have invented most things. Shut up, scientists. Anyway, they announced today that showerheads may harbour dangerous bacteria. I know! To which the French replied, see, we knew it all along. I know, of course. That is why we avoid them. For bacteria makes cheese. I know. I don't know what it is. My nipple, it's driving me crazy. Must try and perform through the exquisite pain. It's a big week for the TVs. You know, remember TV? It's a thing that used to happen before YouTube. But the TV... The fall season starts tonight, and the season, all the premieres of the new detective shows. There's on Fox, they've got House, you know, the medical detective, and ABC Castle. It's about a writer that's turned to a detective. Every detective show is now, you know, it's named after a dwelling. House, Castle, and then on there's that one, Condo. I think it's HBO. You know, Detective Giuseppe Condo. He's an Italian detective. It's like, what's the coming to go, he says. CBS's big detective premieres tonight, CSI Miami. Miami. I always say it like that. That's the way I like to say it, Miami. I say CSI like a normal human being, and then Miami like some kind of underwater rodent for some reason. Miami. I love the CSI shows. You know, the detectives, they solve crimes with sexiness, and they have a special light that finds sperm. They do. You've seen it. They do. They have that special light. Oh, yeah. I want one of those to use around the studio. Well, Bret Michaels was here last week. Who needed it? I'm kidding. He wasn't. Anyway... CSI Miami, that's the one with David Caruso. Now, I never understood why a guy like him chose to be a cop in Miami. When an Irish guy with pale skin and red hair goes to Miami, he bursts into flames. It's like putting a fork in a microwave. You can't put a red-haired Irish guy in Miami. Oh, diddly, isn't it lovely here? Boom! You can't. I like, though, when Caruso does that thing with his sunglasses. You know, when he goes... And then he has some kind of sarcastic comment about the murder. You know what they say, speed kills. This guy is like the yogurt in my refrigerator. Expired. And there's fruit on the bottom. Where's my special light? Yeah. CBS, of course, we got CSI Miami, CSI New York, CSI Can't Believe It's Not Butter. They're very different. CSI almost... That would be great. Fabio as a detective, that'd be awesome. What's the coming to go here? Where's the murder? Oh, it's blowing wind in my hair. And the murderer left a clue. A wind machine. This crime is so dangerous, it tore off my shirt. I made myself laugh. That's something. Anyway, we got CBS. We got a different CSI almost every night at 10 p.m. It's kind of our version of the Jay Leno show, really. But we get more skin, less chin. That's us. Oh, that's right. Jay Leno's not got a big chin. Come on, he has. Now, I think that's what they should do with that show. They have Jay solve crimes. That's it, combine them both. I think the original CSI and the one in Las Vegas is the best. That's the one with Marg Helgenberger, who's on the show tonight. Yes. Now, I'll probably do something naughty so she can arrest me. I hope she brings her furry handcuffs. Now, I'm sure you already know this, but CBS loves the detective shows. This is why we're America's most watched network. People love grisly murders, as long as they can be investigated by detectives who press their boobies together. Hand me the special light. We should have a new slogan here at CBS. Somebody's dead, everybody's sexy. Somebody's dead, everybody's sexy. Craig Ferguson not included. There, you're right there. Do you know the old detective show I used to like? My favourite was back in the day was the Rockford Files. Remember the Rockford Files? I loved that. No, please, don't applaud it. No one involved in a show that good would be here. I loved it though, because when James Garner would punch a guy, a bad guy, he'd punch a guy and he'd go, ow, ow. That's what it's like. Yeah. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back, I think. All right.
And now, celebrities read excerpts from Craig's book.
We propped ourselves against the wall and watched his wife, Carol, a very down-to-earth Scottish woman who had a fantastic shock of blonde hair and an extravagant horn-rimmed glasses. She was making small talk with the rich and fashionable. A weird-looking old fella in a bad wig came over and told Stephen his canvases were astonishing. He droned on oddly for a while, then drifted off on the arm of some pterodactyl-like woman. That's a mouthful. And a very big word, congratulations. Wait a minute. In a silk-printed dress that clung to her bones. That guy thinks he's Andy Warhol, I said. The guy is Andy Warhol, said Stephen. To be continued.
That was Celebrities Read Excerpts from Craig's book. American on Purpose is available September 22nd from all finer bookstores. If you experience an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, please call a doctor or Craig Ferguson.
All right. Do we have time for emails? Yep, we do, buddy. Yes, we do. Old friend, old pal of mine. Thanks, imaginary sidekick. This is from Kevin in Georgetown in Texas. Kevin says, Dear Craig, have you ever fallen in love with a Canadian? The thing to remember about Canadians, don't get attached. They'll only break your heart. Politely. This is from Quinn in Victoria, BC, Canada. Hi, Quinn. He says, Dear Craig, I have cancelled my cable until October, so please try not to see anything funny until then. Thank you. I got you covered. Let's see, what else? This is from Dave in Chicago. You see, that's the kind of email a guy called Dave in Chicago. There's no messing around there. You know what's going on. It's a guy. He's called Dave. He's in Chicago. There's no Victoria, BC, Canada, Colombia. Dave, Chicago. What do you want, Dave? Craig, which one of these would you consider yourself? Difficult, hard to handle, or loose cannon? I like to think of myself as difficult, but I think I'm probably a loose cannon. What happens is, I try to be a controlled cannon, but I get excited. It's the kind of reverse of most men my age have a different problem, but Oh, relax. It's the middle of the damn night. You know, people are like, oh, no, he said something mildly suggestive. Yes, I did. Yes, I said something mildly suggestive. It's a late night. Ooh la la. Talk show. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Show cartoons? Is that what you... Maybe you'd like me to have some kind of charming crocodile. Sorry, I blew off a little steam there, everybody. I'm a bit of a loose cannon. I don't know what that is, but I did it anyway. This is from Sidra in Manhasset, Long Island, New York. There you are, that's perfectly simple. Sidra, New York. Craig, last night I had a dream where you worked at a sandwich stand and were selling me sandwiches. Wouldn't it be cool if this happened in real life? Actually, yes. Yes, it would be cool. Because there's nobody, when you're working at a sandwich stand, saying, oh no, what's he gonna say now about sandwiches? Oh no, this sandwich, oh look at this bread, this roll, this baguette. It's slightly suggestive of a penis. I hope he doesn't mention that, because people will be upset. We'll take a break, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Late Late Show with Wavy the Waving Crocodile. I'm your guest host, Scottish douchebag. My first guest tonight is an actress. A crocodile? No, not a crocodile, but almost as attractive. People love crocodiles, you know. Anyway, she's a very beautiful actress. She's the star of the CSI. The season premiere is on Thursday on CBS. Take a look at this.
Where'd they get this from?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
Well, it's your job to know, Catherine. Nobody in this lab should be talking to anybody in the media about an open investigation, let alone one of this profile.
Hey, take it easy, Eckley. I'm sure she's not the lead.
I can defend myself.
This is a discipline problem, Catherine. Just get a grip on your people. I'm beginning to think Riley was right about you.
What is that supposed to mean?
You didn't read her exit interview. I put it on your desk.
Please welcome the very beautiful Marg Helgenberger, everybody. Marg Helgenberger. Yeah, you look sensational.
Thank you,
Mark.
you too. I didn't realize you had lost so much weight.
Yes, I've lost a ton of weight.
I know.
Do you know
I didn't know you had that much weight to lose.
I've got more to lose.
No, you don't really know.
Yes,
you look great.
Oh,
Don't
thank
lose
you.
anymore.
Really? Was
I
I
don't think
fat? Was
so.
I fat?
I didn't think so. That's why I was like, because you looked so different.
25 pounds?
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
And all from one area. How are you? You good? You look sensational. I love your dress. Is that
Thank
what
you.
color is that? That's kind of a teal color.
You're absolutely
Teal.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know.
Very
but
good. You
it
know
used to
your
be
colors.
European. Yes, teal. Shoes. Ooh, nice shoes.
They're,
Look at that.
Some kind of sparkly thing.
No, they're good.
They're old
Wait a
though.
minute,
I've
no,
had
wait a
them
minute.
for quite a long time.
Well, you still got a label on the bottom. You know.
I can't believe
You know, yeah. You want about that, and that's an expensive pair of shoes. Even if I mean,
I got both of these on sale though.
well, both shoes at the same time. Well, you normally buy one and then hop for a month until you.
Yeah. I got to break them in, see if I want to get the other one.
Have you got sparklies on your legs?
I guess he put some kind of thing on. Yeah.
Really? That's nice. That's
Thank
that's because it draws the eye. Not that they weren't going there anyway, but it's. Now you put your look together, right? Obviously. Now I remember talking.
No
to
stylist.
No.
All me.
Really?
Yeah.
But you watched Project Runway though. I remember the last time you were here. Have you been watching the new season?
I have.
What do you think?
I have. Like who I think is going to win?
No,
Or
not yet. No,
just,
what's your general take on the season? Because I'm watching it. I liked it very much at first, but now the designers I'm watching, I'm like, what? Well, I've not seen any breakout stars here yet.
Not yet. No. Did you see the All-Star one?
No, I didn't.
It was just a one-night thing, and it was all some of the previous winners
Right.
and some of the funny ones, like what's his name?
Christian.
Santino Rice.
Oh, Santino, yeah, no.
He was on.
And Christian was here. He won once. Everybody loves it when
Yeah.
I talk about Project
Yeah.
Runway because they all watch it too. Now, do you ever get a sewing machine going yourself and
No, but I had to do it when I was in 7th grade, actually, in home ec. I don't know if they make girls do that anymore. And
I think
junior
boys
high
and
school.
girls have to do it now.
Well, maybe.
No, you
well,
have
the girls
to.
had to take
because we're
home
all
ec.
the same now. There's no
Right.
difference between men and women. For legal reasons, apparently.
Well, did you have to take shop when you were in growing up?
Shop?
Well, like woodworking and that kind of thing.
Oh, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Well, I can open cars with one of these. Is that what you mean?
They taught that in school?
Near school. They taught it near school. Yeah, no, I can. I used to be able to hotwire cars, but you can't do that with cars anymore. They're all. I mean,
no,
you can't steal a car anymore, Mark. I mean, what the hell is going on in the world?
Vintage cars. You can. In fact, my vintage car was stolen.
You have a vintage car?
I did.
Come closer to
I don't
Daddy.
know.
What do you have?
I had a 1971 280 SL Mercedes convertible.
That's nice. That's very
Yeah.
nice. And it got stolen?
It got stolen.
You never got it
Yeah,
back?
I didn't. No.
When did it get stolen?
About 5 years ago.
Oh my God! I
Yeah,
think
they
it's
never
gone.
found.
I think it's gone now. Yeah.
It's gone. Yeah. Why do you have vintage cars?
Well, I have an old Ford Bronco. But it's really old. No, it's an old Ford Bronco truck. It is actually really old. It's 1968, and I got it from Danny Bonaducci.
You did.
But I had to replace the carpets because they're technically illegal. Because
Illegal?
the carpets. Danny had this truck during his drug years, and
Oh, okay.
and the carpets are kind of 90% cocaine.
But you really bought it from him, and you really do have this.
Yeah, I really have it. Yeah, it's
that's
a
cool.
great truck. Yeah, nobody's stolen it. But then again, it's not that great. Now, the CSI, the big CSI, starts on Thursday.
Can't believe it's not butter CSI.
Yeah, no, it's
that
good.
one.
No, it's really good. Where you solve the crimes with,
I have never pushed my breasts together to ask for a flashlight. Not that I can recall, anyway.
Well, sweeps is coming. Maybe it's time.
You're right.
Maybe I could do a guest spot and push them together for you. Just.
Would you like to do that?
Yes, very
Okay.
much. Yes, I would
Then
very
you can
much
be on
like
the
that.
show.
Anytime.
I'd love to have you on the show.
Show, no show, whatever. I'll push them together for you. You ever?
Wait a second. You got married, didn't you?
I did, but this is science.
It's entertainment.
Yeah,
too.
it's science and
It's
entertainment. Honey, it was in the cause of science and entertainment. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Yeah. No, it's still working. Look.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's about 8 months now. And I've still got my truck. What are the odds?
Unbelievable.
I know. Hey, do you ever go to Las Vegas? I know you shoot the show in LA, right? But do you ever go
Yeah.
to you go to Vegas and shoot things, right?
Yes, we do. In fact, we were actually I was just there Saturday night.
Did you go to Lovett's Custard next to the Stratosphere?
I've heard you like that custard.
Yeah, I do.
place.
Lovett's
Yes,
frozen
it's near
custard.
the Stratosphere.
Near
yes.
the Stratosphere, in a strip mall across the street.
I've never been to Love. I hadn't even heard of it actually,
Right.
but
It's a
I
bit
have
cracky
been
over
shot.
there, yeah.
Well, we've shot over there, and what I recall is that the buildings it alternated between. Wedding chapels and strip clubs.
Yeah,
and,
that would be it, yeah.
Right, right. And one of the
Wedding Chapel Strip Club Custard.
yeah, okay.
You want to take one of these
Now,
lights
you
down
really
with
wouldn't
you,
want to eat
actually?
the
Yeah,
custard, though. Oh God.
yeah.
Oh. Well, I remember one time shooting this place that was near a strip club, and we were in the parking lot, and there was a big billboard for this particular strip club, and they advertised home of the $5 lap dance. Yeah, it was.
What would a
quite-
$5 lap dance look
Oh,
like?
my
Because I've
God.
got
Would
$5
you-
burning a hole in my pocket right now.
Well, go check it out. It's
I
near
will.
the
I'll go
Stratosphere,
over.
near the
Near
custard
Lovett's-
joint.
Yeah.
Love it?
You're welcome, Vegas Tourist Board. We're out of time, Marg. Will you come and see us again?
We're out
No.
of time already?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
went
we're
by
out
so
of
fast.
I know,
It's
I
always
know.
so fast and fun.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I get excited and I'm a bit of a loose cannon. Marg Helgenberger, everybody, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. My next guest is on tonight's show, which we are now deciding is Detective Night on the show, because he's also a detective. Not really a detective, he's an actor who plays a detective. He's the star, in fact, of Psych, which is Fridays on the USA Network. Take a look at this.
That's a lot of dough. Man, this is straight out of To Live and Die in L.A. Are they doing the thing where they put their pinky in a blow and taste it to see if it's good? He just did. It's good. It's really good. Dude, he double dipped. That's unsanitary. Well, not if it's for his personal stash. We don't know. What are you doing here? It's not me. It's my phone. Well, turn it off. I'm trying to. Who's calling you at this hour? You are. How many times did I tell you about putting your phone in your back pocket, Sean? That's ridiculous. Oh, it is me. That is me.
Please welcome DeLeo, everybody, DeLeo. Welcome, DeLeo, welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
Very nice to meet you, sir. May
Nice to
I
meet
compliment you on your shoes?
Thank you. I like them. Thank you very
They're
much.
really nice.
You know, I like to keep
I'm-
them shiny.
I'm liking the shoe work tonight. Marg Helgenberger was here. She had sparkly shoes.
Yes.
And do you have shiny shoes too?
But I think her shoes look better on her than mine do on me. You know,
Well, her
It's the
shoes wouldn't
legs
look
and
that good on you.
everything. You're right.
Or maybe they would.
Maybe they would. Maybe next
Don't
time I
limit
wear
yourself.
her shoes.
Why limit yourself?
That's
to
my
why?
philosophy. That's my philosophy. In
Now
life.
tell me about this show that you're in where the guy dials you with his butt.
Psych.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's about a fake psychic detective. We have James Roday, who plays Sean Spencer. Has great powers of observation.
Right.
And he, along with myself, who plays Burton Guster, we form a detective agency under the premise of him being a psychic.
Right.
But he's really not.
He's not a psychic.
No, so he's a liar you like. Kind of like you.
Hey!
No, I'm just messing.
No. I think it's actually true. I'm a bit Are you very, very honest person?
I think overall in real life I try to be. I always
Really?
say, don't ask me a question you don't want the answer to.
All right. So I can ask you anything I want as long as I want the answer.
As long as you want the answer, right?
All right. Is Dule your real name?
It is my real name.
Is
It's my
it?
middle name.
Ah.
My first name is Kareem
Kareem Dule.
Hill.
Yeah, I knew the
Yes.
last one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah,
In case you forgot, you know what I mean?
yeah, no, I know. So how come you changed it from, how do you come you're using your middle name?
When I was growing up, you know, I was in the 80s and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a big basketball player.
Yeah.
So every time I would go into school, they would say, oh, Can you play basketball like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
And can you?
No.
I see.
So I switch, I just prefer to do the Dule things. More
Dule
unique.
sounds kind of cool, actually. I like it. It's got kind of nice ring about it.
Yeah, it's more unique, different.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Actually, years ago, I thought that I was named after my aunt. I thought my aunt went to France and heard something similar to it.
Right.
And then brought it back. And I found out that was completely wrong.
Right.
So
your,
it's actually-
aunt didn't go to France?
She's never been to France in her life, so.
No. Where did she go then?
She went to the movies and saw, what's that, Space Odyssey 2010? 2010? Yeah, Keir Dule is an actor inside there.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that's where it comes
Well,
from.
I'm glad we got to the bottom of that.
You see what I'm
detective.
saying?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Exactly.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Right,
I'm from New Jersey, family's from Jamaica.
I used to work in construction with some Jamaican guys that lived in New Jersey.
Look, could have been my uncle. I mean, you never know.
It might have been.
You
I don't
never
know. Do
know.
you have an uncle who works in construction?
Now I do, yeah.
Did he in the 1980s?
No.
Okay.
So he's
That wouldn't be him. Plus, you can ask around. Say, do you remember a drunk Scottish guy?
I will. And if he doesn't know, I'm pretty sure he knows somebody who knows.
And do you still live in Jersey?
No, I live out here in L.A., between here and Vancouver.
Really? Where?
Yeah.
Bakersfield?
No, here in L.A.
Oh, because between here and Vancouver, there's a town called Bakersfield.
No, we work, 6 months in Vancouver, so I'm in Vancouver 6 months.
Hey, is it Vancouver, Canada?
Vancouver is Canada.
Did you ever fall in love with a Canadian?
I did. I'm married to a Canadian.
You're married to a
I
Canadian?
am married to a Canadian.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, is a lady you're married to?
Yes.
Check.
You always gotta, you gotta check.
Yeah,
you gotta make
check.
sure. You know what
So,
I mean?
did you meet her up in Canada?
I met her in New York.
What were Canadians doing in New York?
That's a good question. I met her in New York, and then 3 years later we crossed paths here in L.A. And then that's how we got together.
Love blossomed, eh?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I.
And then I talked about it for 3 years. For 3 years, I'd always tell my friends and my cousins, there's a girl I met once in New York. If I had a chance to get with her, I'd marry her.
Really?
And then one day I walked into this party, and there she was, and I married her.
That's great. How long have you been married?
5 years.
5 years?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yep. I have a question for you, though.
Oh, you have a question for me? Yeah. all right.
That mug,
Yeah, yes, sir.
where did you get it from? I heard a story back there about where you got it from, and I want to just make sure.
Albuquerque Rattlesnake Museum.
And who gave it to you?
Mary McCormack.
And see, that's my issue right now, because Mary is a good friend of mine, and she never gave me a mug like that. She never gave me a mug like that.
Well, that's an issue for Mary, not for me, Delay. I mean, come on.
I mean, so what did you do to get the mug? That's what I want to know.
Don't ask me anything you don't want to answer.
I hear you. You know what? I take that back.
No. Mary, I did a film with Mary years ago.
Okay.
And she was coming on the show. She had been filming in Albuquerque. She happens to know that I enjoy the Albuquerque Rattlesnake Museum and its products. So she brought one. Do you like ceramic snakes?
Well, I like that snake. I like that snake mug.
Well, you can't have that one. That's mine.
I mean, I just thought you may have been nice enough to say, here, Dule, you can take that if you want, but...
No, you can have anything else here, but you can't have that.
Okay. All right.
You can have the fake photograph of Reno. You can have
maybe this one right here?
Yeah, you can have that one for sure. Yeah. Oh, don't drink that. Don't drink that. No, it's all right.
I know.
No, it's...
Oh God!
No, you'll be all right. Listen, I wish you luck with this show. It looks fantastic, this show. I'm going to have to actually catch this show.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm going.
We have a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because a lot of times when people are on here, I'm like, oh, yeah, it looks great. Yeah. But this actually looks very interesting to me.
I think you would like it.
Yeah, I think I will. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure, man.
Yeah, delay out, everybody. Delay out. We'll be right back. My next guests are soul rockers from the great town of Austin, Texas. They're here making their late-night television debut, performing Sugarfoot from their album Tell 'Em What Your Name Is. Please welcome Black Joe Lewis and the Honeybears, everybody. Black Joe Lewis.
Sugarfoot called me last night. He said this girl called him. He said, can I come over? He said, yeah.
Do you know that we had to have the cat peek out from behind of the 16-ton weight so that people wouldn't be worried that we'd killed a cat? This is also from the people that brought you the cardboard coffee cup that's got a warning on it that your coffee is hot. Careful. Careful, your coffee's gonna be hot. Don't sue us. Anyway, the cat's fine. We didn't actually drop a weight on a cat. Well, it wasn't 16 tons. It's about 400 pounds. It gets the same result. I'm kidding. See, this is another thing, and now people will be like, did you really? I am not in remotely. I like cats. All right, I don't really like cats, but I'm not in any way suggesting that you should drop weights on them or be cruel to them in any way. They're God's creation as much as anything else. You know, although they're not as good as dogs. I personally, I know what you're going to say, but Craig, I love cats, and that's up to you. And we can agree to disagree. You know why? Because this is America. And here's some other things. If you like cats, you probably don't think Mr. T is awesome, so go and join your friends in Al-Qaeda. Good night, everybody.